Test Drive with Graeme Fletcher.
Behind me is the 1993 Toyota Corolla, the subject of this week's test drive. Now, in the past, the Corolla has been a perennial winner. The question is, will this new model continue the tradition?
The new 93 Corolla offers a choice of two engines, a significantly upgraded 1.6-litre 4 that produces 105 horses and a new, larger 1.8-litre unit. Our test car featured the larger 1.8-litre 4. To attain the larger displacement, Toyota simply stroked the 1.6-litre engine. Power is rated at a very usable 115 horses and 115 pounds-feet of torque. The big advantage being that maximum torque is generated at 2800 RPM. The result is lots of low-end pull. Nudge the gas pedal and the response is almost immediate. In the old Corolla, you had to wind the engine up well into the rev range to achieve the same sort of response. To reduce the level of noise and vibration, Toyota have added a cast aluminum oil pan and some fancy fluid-filled engine mounts. The resulting reduction in the amount of engine noise and vibration passed on through to the passenger compartment is significant, to say the least. In fact, I think they've done a better job in the Corolla than they did in the Camry. Our tester came with a 5-speed manual transmission. No big deal, except that the car is capable of pulling 100k in second gear, a great choice of gear ratios. The resulting 0 to 100 km/h time is more than respectable for a vehicle in this class. For the record, we required just 8 seconds to eclipse the 100k mark, and yet managed better than 32 miles per gallon or 8.8 litres per 100 kilometres during a 1000k test.
We're going to look at the one low and the other highs of the dashboard. Now, the low point is the fact that the turn signal and high beam indicator lights are hidden by the steering wheel rim when you've got the steering wheel set in the right position. The highs are the dashboard is very clean, uncluttered and analog in design. The other thing, they've canted the heater and radio controls towards the driver to put them within easy reach, and they've also given the radio the priority. Now, why is that important? Because 9 drivers out of 10 use the radio far more frequently than they do the heater controls, and therefore mounting them that way makes a great deal of sense to me.
The Corolla features an upgraded version of last year's suspension setup, McPherson struts at each corner and sway bars both back and front. Much of the upgrading found in the new Corolla was pinched from the Camry. The result is very pleasing for a compact econobox. During the pylon test, the car zipped through the course very well. I noted only mild understeer and some minimal body roll. The choice of Michelin XGT 4s as standard rubber certainly did not hurt the cause. These tyres offer superb traction without being overly noisy. Out on the open road, the Corolla offers a congenial ride, keeping the intrusion of road irregularities to a minimum. The new Corolla is bigger in every area. As well as being longer, wider and taller, Toyota inserted 1.5 inches into the wheelbase, meaning more comfort and room for all. The trunk even benefits from the larger dimensions. It is spacious, nicely shaped and features a low liftover. To add the required versatility, you can fold either or both halves of the split folding rear seat down. They can, however, be locked in the upright position to preserve trunk security. Up front, the seats are nicely contoured, offering a high degree of comfort, and to improve the driver's lot in life, the seat base can be adjusted for angle.
The rear environment of this Corolla has been very well designed. Now, what I've done, I've set the driver's seat to where I would normally use it. And as you can see, there's more than enough legroom for me, and there's also plenty of headroom. Width-wise, there's ample room for 2 passengers. 3 might find it a little bit of a squeeze.
In the safety arena, a driver's side airbag is standard, as are adjustable seatbelt anchors and child-proof rear door locks. Anti-lock brakes are available, an option worth every cent. The brake system is comprised of front discs and rear drums. During the brake test, I required 118 feet to stop from 80k. The pedal is easy to modulate, meaning it's easy to find the threshold. Now, the threshold is the point at which you attain maximum brake effort without locking the wheels. Having said all of that, the aforementioned anti-lock option is one I would make sure you order if a Corolla is in your future car plans.
The answer to the question I posed off the top is yes, this Corolla is as good as any produced in the past. In fact, it surpasses all of them. That means the winning tradition will continue. Having said that, I found the $18,500 price tag a rather large pill to swallow, especially when you consider that if you add anti-lock brakes, power locks and windows to this car, you're going to skyrocket over $20,000.